questions. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so according to the previous lesson, okay, we just finished the introduction and talk about the learning attitude. Okay, then we know the benefit of meditation through watching a video clip. Okay, then from here, immediately we shift to this practice of meditating by sitting. Okay, so basically today we still go through the same thing. It's the guide for meditation. Can you please all take out this set of the notes? So we keep on with the guide for meditations today, and then we might be further together. We might be further to the conditions about the self restraint. Or that is our scope for today. Okay, so this is a guide for meditation. So should I know? Have you print out? I mean, all the notes, 3 set. You got it, lah? Okay, so please ready stationery. You have to highlight. You have to copy down something. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it, lah? Okay. Yes. Okay. So let's go to the guide for the meditation. Now, number 1 is about the body adjustment, and number 1 is the HIIT exercise. Okay, so basically we do the HIIT exercise. Okay, the purpose to do the HIIT exercise is to reduce the flow of the blood to the brain. Okay, so that you will be less restless. Okay, and secondly, through the the HIIT exercise, your throat chakra will be open. Okay, there's a totally 7 chakra throughout our body, but HIIT exercise, will additionally to activate the throat chakra, which might make you do the meditation better. Basically, the throat chakra involve the organ, especially like the lymphatic. How to say? 甲状腺 means the 甲状腺 English lymphatic, right? We've got one thyroid glands. Yes, involve the thyroid glands. Basically, if your throat chakra is overactive, it might be something to do with the overactive of the thyroid glands. Okay, and if let's say it is, and that is physical significance for it. But if let's say your throat chakra are overactive, it means what? It means maybe you speak a lot and also always with a harsh word. That is the overactive of the throat chakra. If the throat chakra underactive, meaning to say that you are not good in communications, and you might be something wrong with your thyroid glands, and also maybe the esophagus, and also the esophagus cannot function properly. That is how the throat chakra show us. Anyway, during the evening class, we will learn the spinning chakra. We've totally got 6 skills. All right, spinning chakra is one of the skills. We try to balance all the chakra. We want all them balanced. So each one chakra, they are relates to the different endocrine system and the different function of the body, and also the mentality. So we'll try, okay, to the evening session. All right. So now, just simple, we do some HIIT exercise. Okay. So you can just put your palm on the knee. All right. So we start to rotate our hip. So number 1, okay. So we try to bow down the head, and you will feel some stretches at the neck and shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we try to push up as much as possible and without moving our body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second, we try to push down again without moving the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then push up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Thirdly, we push down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we push up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this is the exercise number 1. Without explanation. Well, I hope one day maybe you can help me to do the explanation, especially for those who are good in English. Okay, so second motion, we try to tilt our head. So we tilt to the left side, okay, and without moving the rest of the body, you feel the stretches at the neck and the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we change the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Secondly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We change direction again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thirdly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lastly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So the third motion we try to rotate to the left and the right. Okay. So we try to move it. Okay. So we move to the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lastly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we finish. Okay. So now we go to rotate our head for 360 degrees. All right. So we try to bow down first our head and try to clockwise 360 degrees. You can open your eye clockwise, then anti-clockwise. Then second time, then anti-clockwise again. Lastly, clockwise, then anti-clockwise again. Okay, done. Okay. For those who work from home, do you need to spend 8 hours for working daily? Teo, Junji, you still need 8 hours. You still need it. Okay.
Actually more.
Even worse. Even worse. Okay, so never mind. So meaning to say that all this stuff will be helpful for you. Okay, especially in the evening 4:30 class, we'll do some acupressure point, which will help you to release the tension in your back and the back and the vertebra. So in evening we'll know lah. Okay, so this is the first one. So secondly, we'll do the massage throughout the body. Okay, massage entire body. Again, okay, I need somebody who is very good in English, can help me to write down the sentences. So for the next student, they got words to see. Okay, so once you after the meditation, rub your hand first and then shake. Okay, so use your thumb, rub your eyelid, then wash your face, your head, your neck. Then you cross your hand, your shoulder, okay, to the hand. Once you go to the hand, you rub again, and then shake it again. So you put 2 palms together, clockwise, anti-clockwise, 3, 4, 5. Then clockwise again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then shift your hand to the back. So do a little bit massage. Okay. So do a little bit massage. And then from there, go to your thigh, your knee, and your leg. Okay. Just massage the whole thing. All right. Okay, basically, in the evening class, we'll tell you the details and what's the ground to do the massaging. Basically, the massaging based on Chinese meridian. Okay, Chinese meridian. Okay, so we'll talk about that later. Okay, well, okay, after this, now we start to talk about the 7 points of meditation posture. All right. Okay, Li Ping, can you please read it out? Yeah, Li Ping, yes.
But no tense or tight.
Yeah. 7 points of meditation, yes.
Okay, the 7 points of meditation posture are: first, the sitting position, either lotus, half lotus position, etc. Second, the position of your back should be straight but not tense or tight. Third, the position of your shoulders should be back a little. Raise your shoulders up to your ears and then roll them back so that your shoulders move downwards. This motion helps to guide the upper body into position. 4. The position of our hands. There are 3 methods. For general relaxation, your hands are in your lap, not too low, with the right hand in the left hand, palms up and the thumbs touching. For determination, your hands are flat, palms are down, resting one hand on each knee. For stimulation, which activates and free the energy system of the body, especially the body, speech, and mind. Each hand has the thumb touching the base of the ring finger and the fingers close firmly, not too tight. Round the thumb and the hand resting palm down on each knee. Fifth, the position of your neck is held tall while lightly tilting the skull down a few millimeters by gently bringing in your chin. Ensure the balance of the skull is maintained over the neck. 6. The position of your eyes. There are 3 methods. The eyes look down following the tip of your nose. The eyes are gently closed.
Okay, thank you so much. So we try, okay. Please, can you please highlight the point here? So later, once you do the recapitulations, it will be easier for you. All right. Okay, before I proceed, shall I know that do you meditate regularly or just seldom? Okay, if let's say, okay, just after the first class lesson, you meditate every day, number 1. if you just once a while, number 2. You totally don't meditate is number 3. Can you tell me now? Number 2, regular. All right. Okay. Kok is number 1. Oh, kick King Ming is number 1. All right. Then one more kick also again. Yeah. Wagi 1, 2, or 3 or 2. Mostly regular. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes. Okay. Here get confusing. Kick King Ming, can you change your name a little bit? So what name you prefer? So they're also not very good in using it. Okay, never mind. So I just don't bother it. Okay, because 2 kick will be confusing. Am I right? So I call you kick. So you should put your name next time.
You call me Waki, I think easier. No need to be confused.
No, I want to call him Keng Lim or what? Somebody and somebody. I want to call you Kick. Yes.
No. Sifu, for me, I think you call me Kang because my surname is Lim.
Why Kick Keng Ming?
And the other day, they register for me, they put it the other way.
Yes, okay. So you are Kick Kim. How about your husband? The name is Teo, right?
Teo, yeah. Yes.
So I put Teo and Kang Lim Okay,
Kang, not Lim.
Kick King. Oh, they put the wrong name for you. Kick King.
Then the surname they put at the back there.
Okay, Kick Kim. Okay, that's good. Okay, so meaning to say that most of you do the regular Well, this is important. Okay, so I know you progress because in 4:30 lesson you will learn yoga today. Then see how does yoga help you in your meditation performance. If you totally don't meditate, you can measure for yourself. You can't tell how does yoga help you. All right. Okay, so now we will just go further for it. Okay, number 1 is we talk about the sitting position. You have already chosen the best position for yourself. Okay, so second is the back. The back must be straight. Okay, so you always remember that. So you can now. You can choose your sitting position now. Yes, please. Okay, because we'll try to do the meditation now. All right. So please choose double lotus, half lotus, or what so. Okay, I remember you choose one for yourself. Okay, but class basically, after this meditation for beginner, you are expected to join in the future for maybe the retreat 3 days, 7 days. So you have to learn more than one sitting position because especially for long sitting, you have to shift the position in order to feel comfortable. Okay, so now it's very short, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it's okay. But long sitting, you have to shift your leg with a different or half lotus and maybe the leisure lotus or whatever, latest posture, whatever. Then next, we'll go to this. Okay, the position of your back, so you can just touch your back a little bit. Your back is supposed to feel a little bit curved. Okay, so this is the right one. Okay, anybody? Is there anyone have the cushion? Prop your hand, the sitting meditation cushion. Anybody got? Okay, one people got me. Today maybe I forget. I will send you the address to buy the meditation cushion. See whether you can courier it or not. You get it by courier or not. Because without the tools, remember, without the supporting, you can't sit longer. Especially once you are about to progress. Okay. None got meditation cushion. None here. None.
Not really medical problem, but old age, our back is not so strong.
Yeah. No, I mean, who got the cushion? Did I show you the cushion?
Yes, I have the cushion.
Have I ever show you this cushion?
Yes.
Yes.
Show it, it should be sliding a little bit. But in previous lesson, did I provide you the address to purchase?
No.
Not yet, not
Okay.
Not
yet.
yet, not yet.
So I will provide you. Please try to get one. Okay, preferably get one. You have to be.
But I make my own, is it, Sifu? I make my own, is it okay?
It is okay. As long as it should be hard, it shouldn't be soft. It should be hard and supportive. Preferably a little bit sliding. You see, it's a sliding,
Yes.
right? It's sliding. So the sliding, it will support your back. Okay. So before the flow of energy throughout your vertebra, you need to get the supportive. You need to get the tools to support you. Okay. Next, we go to this. It's the position of your shoulder should be back a little bit, all right? Raise your shoulder up to your ears and then roll them back. This is something like exercise. Basically, it's for the shoulder, okay? You should feel the shoulder as if it doesn't exist. Meaning to say that it's a relaxing position. If let's say for those who work more than 8 hours or 8 hours from home, basically, I think you will experience the heart. The stiffness in your shoulder. So you have to relax it, okay, before the meditation. Why? Because once you observe your breath, for some people, since they have to pay effort, they will unintentionally to make their body more tension, because you try to focus, you see, you need to say you have to pay the effort. So some people will stress their head, will stress their shoulder. Well, after 1 hour meditation, they feel even more tired compared with without meditation, even worse. So always check your back, check your shoulder. If let's say after the meditation, 10-15 minutes, you feel even more stiffer. So meaning to say that you work too hard during the meditation. You pay too much effort. Remember, so meditation are just something like try to hold a piece of the card only. You see, it's so simple, you see. But sometimes once we try to, if you hold it, use too much energy, so you can't hold it, you see, not even worse, you see. But if you're totally without any effort, then you can't hold the card, you see. So it must be just enough energy to hold it, but not over. Basically, people tends to overhold it. Okay, so your shoulder is the benchmark to check whether you overstress it or not. Okay, and also, your forehead. Because if you over focus, then you will stress like this. Then you will feel the eye. Gradually, you will know that. Okay, okay. So you have to check for yourself. Okay, then next we take a look. It's about the position of our hand. All right. So please choose your hand side and show me which one is your preference. This or just on the palm or just this. Okay, you see, you can choose this. All right. The finger, a finger mudra. All right, and then you can push. Just put on the knees. All right. So just choose one. Okay. Show me which one is your favorite. Okay. Yeah, you prefer the finger. Yeah. This is the Teo. This is the determination. Yeah, Sharon, which one you choose? Okay, okay, Teo, you choose the determination. Yes. Okay, Sharon, you choose. Okay, this you choose the determination. Yes, Kate, which one you choose? I don't see. Lower a little bit. Okay. So that is the finger mudra. Okay. So you have chosen one, all right. Then next is the position of your neck. So the neck should be lightly tilting the skull down a few millimeters. What does that mean? So you see, this is the neck, you see. Some people during the meditation, they will over push up like that. It goes like that. Some they will just bow down like that. So the proper position is like this, you see, okay, then you push in a little bit. That's all. Get it? Push in a little bit. Okay. Well, if let's say during quite some time of meditation, or for those who practice the Qigong, okay, in one moment, the Qi will push your body to perform the best posture. It can happen to you, especially for those who practice the Qigong. it will come easily. Okay, for those who without practice the Qigong, maybe you have to meditate about maybe half an hour, good quality. Then once you're able to trigger the energy will make you have a best posture without any manual adjustment. Your energy will do it for you. That is the best one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Next, let's take a look. It's about your eye. So eye, basically we choose to close the eye. Okay, close the eye. Especially, you preferably you choose you should close your eye. If let's say you feel you want to fall asleep, then you can semi-open your eye a little bit. Okay. Basically, we try to avoid to use our five senses. The reason is if you over-focus your five senses, you are over-aware. Then you can't relax yourself and concentrate on your breathing. You should avoid over-aware. Because once you're very aware, your brain will show the beta wave. Beta wave means to say that you are quite alert with your all five faculties, all right? But during meditation, you should tune your brain wave to the alpha wave. Alpha wave is the wave which is between awakening and also sleeping. So you are in between that. So with that state, this is the more relaxing state, and yet you focus on your breath, then you can get the attainment. Okay? So you have to try it. Okay. Well, anyway, after the class and after once the temple are allowed to open, you're welcome to practice the Qigong. I do teach the Qigong. So the Qigong will try to guide you in the alpha wave, continuously for a longer period. So that is other method you can learn on. But you must be graduate from meditation for beginners first. Okay. So we wait and see how 4,000 cases. I don't know how long to wait until it drop down and the temple are allowed to open. I don't know when. Maybe next year. Yeah, we don't know how. Okay. Okay, next, we try to see the position of your tongue. So remember, okay, I let you to choose, right, whether you want to tongue up, okay, so push the palate or not. So in the previous lesson, okay, the purpose for the tongue up is to increase, the circulation of the qi through one circle. We call it the 小周天. Okay, okay, should I know, is there anybody experienced the excretion of saliva for the past many meditations sitting? Anybody experienced? Sharon, okay. What is the taste of your saliva? Yeah, please answer me, Sharon. What is the taste of your saliva?
The taste, I don't feel just a normal taste. There's no bitter taste.
Do you feel a little bit like sweet, a little bit, something like that? But the sweet, it doesn't like the sugary sweet. It doesn't mean the sugary sweet. The sweet like 甘甜 it seems after you drink some tea, so the sweetness will come back again. 我们讲回甘 It is it's without any taste.
I don't really go and feel the saliva. So I just swallow it, that's all.
Okay. How about you and Keking? Do you feel it is sweet, something like that?
I don't feel it.
You don't feel it. Okay.
Just swallow.
Just swallow. Okay, you feel it. Basically, maybe take time. Once you meditate to the certain extent, your saliva will be excreted extensively, and you will feel sweet. Just swallow it because this is a medicine for you. Basically, for Buddhism, they never mention about that. More on Taoism, because Taoism, they are very good to analyze the physical body, the meridian, and also the meridian and also the chakras. For Taoism, they are quite good, so they will explain to you regards this point. For Buddhism meditation, they are mainly regards the development of the mental state. But I learned both, so I can tell you all. It will happen to you one day. Okay, so just wait now. Especially for those with the fundamental of the qigong, all will come faster. It all will come faster compared to the rest. Okay, anybody learn the qigong? Can you put up your hand? The qigong. Who is practicing the qigong? Okay, Kate, Teo, King, and Sharon, three of them. So three of you know qigong fundamental. Okay, never mind. Okay, so you know the position already. So now try. Okay, so please set your position. Okay, choose a sitting position. All right, straighten your vertebra. Okay, choose a hand side. Close your eye. Okay, so just adjust a little bit your head. So be relaxed. Relax your forehead. Relax your face. Relax your shoulder. Relax your chest, abdomen. Relax your back. Relax of your hand. Relax your thigh, and relax your leg. Relax your palm. Okay, you can open your eye. Yes, you all look like a Zen master already, even haven't started meditation. Because the appearance looks so good. Okay, so next we go to the is the grasping your meditation object. Okay, Sharon, can you please read it out? You can begin.
Grasp your meditation object. You can begin to practice. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Anapasatiki, concentrating on the breath and out breath, which is touching the nostril or upper lips. One may ask, should one concentrate on the breath or the touch? One should concentrate on the breath which is touching at the clearest place at the nostril or upper lip. Touching concern with another meditation, which is Namakamahana. It is the discerning of Nama Dharma, mental factors, based on Onavadatu, the element of touch. That is the mental factors that take tangible objects as object. Therefore, one should meditate only on the breath, which is touching, and not on the touching. The meaning is different. Meditating only on touching is another karma hana meditation. Meditating on the breath, which is touching, is anapanasati. Therefore, it needs strong sati, mindfulness, and Ba'al wisdom. Therefore, one should try to concentrate the in-breath and out-breath in this manner. If the meditator finds that he cannot concentrate well, even after 1 or 2 sittings, then he should use the counting methods. This will help him to develop concentration.
Okay, thank you so much. Please highlight the point in yellow remarks. Please ignore the Pali character because it is not properly manifested since I don't really install, and also the spelling is not properly put. Just ignore it. The English is there. Okay, there's got some more. Yes, any questions, Sharon?
No.
No, nothing. Okay. Teo and Keking, do you have the hard copy of the notes? You got lah, huh? Okay, huh? You got lah, huh? Please ready your stationery, huh? Okay, huh? Yeah, sorry for not explaining well. You are gonna to attend 2 lessons today, so you get confused whether 4:30. The class changed to 4:30. No, actually we got 2 classes. Okay, so basically today the class is compulsory for the consecutive 10 lessons. All will be in this time, all right? So 4:30 is the group sitting with more extra skill. Well, if you fail to attend, doesn't matter. So you can get through the video clip. So that's the point now. If you're able to attend, you just attend. So you will learn the little skill and join the group sitting. Then try to interview, and you learn how to report to the meditation teacher that you progress. And then for the long-term meditation class, you know how to report. Okay. So next we continue. So now we go to the counting. So first, you can begin to practice Anapanasati by concentrate on. I mean, you have to find a touching point. Let's take a look. So this is the touching point. Yeah. Okay. So there will be in breath and out breath. So the in breath or out breath, they will try to pass the same area. The area is above our lips and under our nostril. It could be around the external part of the nostril. That will be fine. So this we call it as a touching point. The point can be a small dot, and the point can be the big area. Okay, could you please try to find out now? Okay, close your eye, pay attention to the touching point, and try to feel the in breath, out breath. Okay, get the touching point. Put up your hand once you get it, the touching point. Okay, Sharon, get it? Theo, get it? Kate, get it? Okay, Yoki, get it? Keking, get it? Junji, get it? Okay, Junji, get it? Yes. Liping, get it? Yeah. Okay. Well, is there anyone is a small dot? Please raise your hand. Small dot. Okay, Lip. Okay. Yeah, Junji, Keking, and the cake. All right. Who get the big area? Put up your hand. The big area is a Liping, Theo, okay, Sharon, and the Yoki. All right, that's good. So let's take a look. Once you got the touching point, what should you do? You should meditate on the breath, which is the touching, and not on the touching. What does that mean? Not on the touching. Basically, if let's say you meditate on the touching, you will feel the cold, you will feel the warm, you will feel the coarse, you will feel the smooth. That is wrong. You shouldn't try to analyze on the touching. You should meditate. You should be alert in the touching. So meaning to say, when the breath in, out, you know it. In, out, you know it. So that is the meaning. Okay, so do you get it? So this is the meaning. You should meditate on the breath, but not on the touching. Okay, so the point is here. Okay, all right. So well, if let's so I remember you choose one, right? If let's say if by just observing the breath, your mind can settle down, then you just keep on. If let's say you can't, you have to do the counting. Okay, I remember who do the counting in the previous lesson. You choose counting the breath, leaping, Yoki and Teo. Okay, without counting, put up your hand. Okay, Wagi, Kate, okay, Sharon, and Keking. So you start now. Just choose one. Okay, so you can close your eye with a good 7 position of sitting. Pay attention on the touching point and start counting, or just observe your breath now until I call you. Yes, you can remove your spectacle. You may open your eye and then shake your body from left to right and then front to back. You can start to do the massage now by yourself. See whether you can remember or not. Okay. So rub your hand, massage your eyelid by your tongue as a beginning. You can remove your spectacle to facilitate the massaging. Okay, you have meditated about 3 minutes, okay? If you're satisfied with your own performance, please put up your hand if you're satisfied. Okay, Sharon. Okay, Kate, yes. How about the rest? Okay, Teo, all right. Okay, King also satisfied. So meaning to say that, Yoki, Junji, and the light leaping not satisfied. Why Junji, you are not satisfying? Why Junji?
My mind today keep going away. I need to keep bringing it back.
So just in and out, on and
Yeah.
off, on and off lah. Huh? How
Yeah.
about leaping? Is this the same for you? On and off only?
Got distracted. You know, I keep thinking, when's the delivery guy is coming?
What have you ordered? Are you ordering?
The food for my kids.
Oh, the food for your kids. Okay.
Yeah, no time to cook.
Yeah. Okay. How about Yoki? Yoki on the mic. Yes.
I keep nodding off.
What
Nodding off.
On snoring? You mean you?
I want to fall asleep.
fall
So this one, I realized that I already out.
Okay. So no problem. Well, basically, I think this is true that if you don't settle your issue, okay, if you don't settle your business, your mind will keep on lingering it. Okay, this is one thing lah. Then second is of course we lack of samadhi power. So it makes us can't concentrate well. Well, basically in 4:30, okay, you come and try because sometimes we can help you by just do some meridian and the chakra practice. Once you try to open the chakra and the meridian, it can help you to increase your mind power so that you won't be so distracting. Okay, you have to try it out. Okay, well, it is very good. Even though you don't meditate well, it is good. For those who meditate well, for 4 of you, okay, so you have to measure that. Okay, how soon your mind start to settle down. Just 10 seconds, or it takes 1 minute. Okay, then the quality, it just now is a 3 minutes. Are you in a good quality for the whole 3 minutes, or just 2 minutes, or maybe just half only? Okay, so that is the 2 measurement for you. So how you can check your progress by these 2 aspects. How fast your mind can calm down, and how good quality it can go. Okay, so this is how you judge yourself. Okay, so class, let's take a look. So if we already chose the counting already. So now we try to go through. The text regards the counting. Theo, can you read it out? Teo, on the mic, please. Okay, yes, you can read it out.
Counting. The meditator should count after the end of each breath, like this. In breath, out breath, 1. In breath, out breath, 2. In breath, out breath, 3. In breath, out breath, 8. It should count up to at least 5 or not exceeding 10. You are encouraged to count up to 8 as a respect for the normal 8-fold path which you are trying to develop. You should determine that you will not let your mind drift or wander at each set of 8. You should only be aware of the breath due to this continuous concentration on the breath during each set of 8. The mind will become calmer. It is better to concentrate on the breath for at least half an hour after the mind is calm in order to make it stable.
Yes, please highlight the point. Yeah, if you have finished, highlight the point, please try to raise your hand, the blue icon, see whether you remember or not. It is about at the participants, okay? Yes, okay, Junji, you get it already? Yeah, okay. Junjie, you put out your hand already, huh? Junjie, can you please try to explain to the rest where do you get the blue icon? Sharon got it already, yes.
Yeah, today I'm using the laptop, so it is at the participant.
Okay.
And if you scroll all the way down, there is invite, mute me, and raise hand.
Okay, just click the raise hand.
Yeah, click raise hand.
You got it already. Theo, you haven't got it. Yogi haven't got it.
Oh no.
Or reaction, is it?
Yes.
Raise hand for what?
No, the raise.
Then signal okay lah.
Theo, Yogi is not that hand. Theo, okay, Yogi, you get it correct already. The lower hand is correct. Junji get it. Yeah, Theo, you get it already also. Okay, huh? Just click, haven't get it. Okay, huh? No, not raise hand like this. You have already raised the blue color hand because the blue color hand will count for me. Huh? They will automatically count for me. How many people raised the hand? All right. Okay, never mind. Kick still lost. Okay, so later on, maybe Junjie can have a tuition class, Zoom tuition to kick lah. Huh? Okay, and we got a high technology guy here, IT guy here is a Junjie. Huh? He is a software architect.
It is software.
He can do very complicated thing lah. Huh? This is very easy for him. Okay, so let me keep on. Okay, so just raise out your hand. Okay, you know how to play already. Okay, class, after you see, once we talk about the counting, basically you choose 5 to 10 to count. Okay, class, you just choose number 10. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until the 10. In breath, out breath, count 1. In breath, out breath, count 2 until 10. If you count until you forget, please recount again. Meaning to say that your mind start wandering already, all right? But if let's say you count until 11, 12, 13, some count to 100, Same, meaning to say you are mindless. Okay, so a number is very good to safeguard your mindfulness. But anyway, always remember that the mindfulness is not on the number, but on the breath. Always remember the breath is the key point. Don't overemphasize on the breath, but the breath just a tool for you already. If you can meditate about half an hour, counting without disruption, you should shift to without counting. That one that is recorded long and short breath. If you observe the breath without counting, meaning to say that you will know the breath sometimes go in short, sometimes go in long. Okay, through this touching point, so we call it as a long and short breath. That is the meaning. Without counting the breath, we call it as a long and short breath. Okay. Okay. So next, let's continue. So after this, we shift to this set of the notes. Class, basically all this we will learn. We are going to learn all this once we finish. I mean, okay, we're going to learn the rest in the future. Okay, so now please go to the condition. Okay, condition. Please. Please take a look to this set of the notes. Okay. Now we'll go to the 3 types of the people. We start with the self-restraint. Okay. Let me see first. 3 types of people. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Get Kim. Forget the name. Yeah. Get King. Can you please read it out? Self-restraint. 3 types of people. Maybe you start with here like first is Sila, am I right? This set of notes, with this title of meditation for beginners, okay? Then the benefit, you finish. Now we go to the condition, all right? Kicking, you can start reading out.
Kicking is on mute.
Yeah. Kicking, you mute your mic already.
Three types of people. First, the superior sila, with the power of a pure mind, can protect his mind from committing offenses, and each precept by itself is liberating. First is sila. Sila, a Sanskrit word translated as precept, means calming, soothing. Generally, when people hear the word precept, they associate it with rules, with the written discipline, then vary according to period, place, and circumstances. The most important thing, however, is the actual substance of the precepts. The function of the precepts is to stop evil and encourage the doing of good. The Buddha's original intention was not to restrain people by rules and regulation alone. He encouraged the restraint of a purified mind. When a mind is restless and annoyed, it engages in all kinds of evil, which leads to nothing but torment and regrets. And without regrets, one can have peace and happiness. Afflictions are like thorns, covering the ground and keeping good grains from growing. Precepts kept with a pure mind are like cultivated, weedless land in which seedlings of virtues can grow. How can the mind be purified? Through faith and taking refuge. If one believes in the 3 treasures and the 4 truths with a deep understanding and sincere vows, and if one truly has faith, one can have a pure mind. Faith is therefore described as the mind having purified as its nature. Just like the water purifying ponds,
Yeah, both.
also that can purify muddy water. From this pure belief arises the power of stopping evil and doing good, the essence of the precepts. This is called actually receiving the precepts.
Please copy down the remark in red and also highlight the remark. Also highlight the point. Yeah, Sharon, next time maybe you should change the position of sitting because I don't see your face. Your face is dark only. Because without the light, without the reflection of the light from your face, we don't see you. 你的脸比包青天还有黑啊！现在看来是。There's a dog barking, so I off all your mic. It is bigger, better. Sharon should look better now. Not as black as just now.
The angle of my computer.
Well, it's fine already. You are not as dark as just now already. Okay. If you finish copying, you can raise your hand. No, by Zoom, okay? Try to make yourself familiar with the Zoom, the blue icon. Raise your hand by Zoom. Okay, Sharon, you got it. Okay, yes. So after the training, Sharon, you might become technology savvy one day, huh? Yeah, Junjie, yes. Okay, Yuki finished also. Okay. Yeah, Junji, basically, I don't know who use computer or who use handphone for zooming, right? Junji, basically, I don't know, right? I can't see from the screen. It is correct, Junji? I don't know, huh?
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, even from my side, I don't think I can see who is using what.
We don't know, huh? Because a different tablet, the zoom function might be different, huh?
Correct.
Function might be different, and also you see, if you're using computer, Junji, I think you can see everybody, right, including me, right?
Yes, I can.
But if they use the handphone, they
Yeah.
just who is speaking only. Am I right?
Yeah. Yep.
So that's a different. So computer is preferably use the computer. More interaction. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You can see everybody's face as well.
Yeah. This is good to see everybody's face. Okay. Okay, Kate, finish. You're the last one. Okay, finish. Right. Okay, class. Okay, so you can put down your hand now. Okay, Sharon and Theo, you can put down your hand. Just press the previous button, then you can put down your hand. Okay, Sharon, frozen already. Okay, class. Basically, once we talk about the precept, okay, people will feel scary once you say, "Oh, holding the precept." The reason is precept always, give the perception that you can't do this, you can't do that, and you are fully binding by it. Basically, it is not right. What the definition of the precept, you have to interpret it from the original words, which is sila. So what is a sila? Basically, sila is a good habit, meaning to say that is the good habits from you. We call it as a sila. The sila words are meaning to say that once you try to have a sila, have a good habit, you can avoid for being regretting in the future. So that is the meaning of the sila. So class, basically, for example, if one day you go for jogging, okay, and then I think I prefer use the COVID-19 cases, COVID-19 events. Do you remember that during the first MCO, our blood bank, National Blood Bank, tried to beg for everybody for blood donation? But I remember at that time, that is a critical period. Nobody are daring to walk up because frightening from infection. But at that time, the blood bank really need the blood because due to the puasa. Okay, is there anyone go? Is there anyone go for donation? Can you please put up your hand? Yeah, Junjie, you go. Okay, so the rest they don't know. Yeah, Junjie, why you want to take the risk for the blood donation? Why?
I think it is important to help if I can. And I did not go to the hospital. I found out that they have a donation somewhere outside of the hospital. So I go to the place which is outside, which I feel is safer.
You feel more safer, right? Okay,
Yeah.
if let's say you don't go, what happened to you? Will you feel, you might be cannot sleep at that night, right? Possible?
Yeah, I feel regret. I'm able to help, but I did not help. Yeah.
Yes, very good. Okay, so just now, Theo, okay, you don't raise your hand. What happened? Why, Theo, you don't go for blood donation at that time, Theo? On the mic, please.
All the while, I don't go for donations.
All the while, okay. How about Sharon? Why don't you go for blood donation at that time?
Previously, when I was younger, I do go for blood donation, but now I'm over the age limit, so cannot go for blood
Okay.
donation.
No, I asked the wrong people already. Maybe I should ask Li Ping. Okay, Li Ping, why don't you go for blood donation at that first MCO?
I have health problem. I have thalassemia traits.
Wrong people. I ask again. How about Yoki? Why don't you go? Why you don't go? Why you didn't go? Yoki?
So far, I only go do blood donation if it's near my place. You know, very convenient. So I never purposely go to hospital to do a donation.
Even though they are begging from you.
Were they? I didn't receive the message. If I receive, I would lah.
Okay, I asked all the wrong people. Okay, okay. Well, basically, okay, the right people should answer me that they don't want to go because they get frightening for being infected. Okay, and for them, if you really, if you really strongly demand them for the blood donation, actually they will regret. Why? Because if they got infected, they worry. They got parents, they got son and daughter to taking care, right? So they don't want to take risks for it. Okay, so we need to say that no matter what Junjie to decide or what the other guys decide, there's no right or wrong. Okay, but meaning to say that they try to act to avoid from being regretted. That is the main point. You see or not? So they can't. Junjie, you can't force the guy, and the guy shouldn't force you, because you have a different way of the sila. So sila meaning to say that your priority is different. For Junjie, you found that you just be careful, then you can help people. This is your priority. But for the guy, he prioritizes his parent and also the daughter and son. There's nothing wrong with him. So you see, once you try to observe the sila, you will avoid from being regret. That is the key point. Why we observe the sila? Because so many things you see. You see in Buddhism, basically, we'll try. There's a few things for us to avoid from being regretting. First is there's the opportunity for the good deeds. And second, the Proverbs also say that filial piety. If let's say you don't take the opportunity for being filial piety, one day you might be regret. Once the parent gone already, passed away. So you see or not? So that we call it as a sila. Okay. Basically the sila, sila is a habit. That is a habitual. You just keep on repeating it. Okay. Sometimes you see from some kids, you will notice that some kids, the very young, the very small kids, even though without any educations, you don't tell them. Once they see the beggar, they are very willing to give. But for some, okay, if they got tippies, they prefer enjoy themselves first before distribute to other, or maybe they don't share to other. You see or not? Okay, if you notice that, why? Okay, sometimes the habit is carried forward from the past life, especially the very young one without education. So meaning to say the kid just follow his habit. The habit is accumulated from the past life. So this we call it as a sila. Okay, basically the sila in Buddhism, we are quite emphasized on the reason behind it, why you have to observe the sila. We don't really use the rules to try to confine you. For example, 30 years ago, once we talk about no killing, okay, how did the Tibetan observe the no killing? 30 years ago, the agriculture is not advanced in Tibetan and the transportation is not as advanced as today. But they are allowed to take meats. The reason is the meat is more cheaper than the vegetable 30 years ago. So even though most of them are Buddhists, they are allowed to take meats. Why? Because they have to survive. How can you observe? How can you learn the Buddhism without surviving, right? So meaning to say that in Buddhism we are quite flexible. We are not that rigid. We are flexible. So we are more emphasize the spirit behind observing the precept rather than just try to bind ourselves with all the rules and regulations. So do you get it? Okay. So we will try to go through the rules one by one. Okay. So originally, all the what we learn today is from the Buddhist Sanskrit, from the Buddhist original text. The original text, basically, what we learn is from the classical Chinese, but the classical Chinese are all translated from the Sanskrit. Let's take a look. This is the Sanskrit words. Sanskrit. Yeah, so this is a Sanskrit. So maybe let me tell you a little bit history. Well, about I think starting from the 4th century, Chinese start to traveling to India to get the original text, which is in Sanskrit, which I showed you just now. Okay, okay. From 4th century start, they come to get the original text because during according to the history, as I think you heard about Silk, it is correct. Silk is from Xi'an in China, and from Xi'an departing, they will pass by. You have to travel across. The desert, right? Then you will come to this Afghanistan, Pakistan, which is the Middle East, and you can come to Indian, and some they will travel to the Rom. Rom is the farthest, the farthest place for the Silk Road. Okay, during about the 1st century, Silk Road had been opened. The passage of the Silk Road had been opened. Okay, well, after opening the Silk Road, basically there's only 2 group of people who try to take risks. Okay, take risks to cross the Silk Road. One is the businessman, second is the monk. 2 of them will cross the Silk Road because they have their own missions to cross it. For businessmen earning money, you can earn a very good sum of the money, especially from China. You can bring the silk to the Rome. Okay, at that time, the price of the silk is equivalent with the gold, so the people like the silk very much. All right. And for the monk, especially the monk could be Chinese monk, and the monk could be Tibetan. The monk could be Xinjiang monk. Okay, we call it as a Siyu, Eastern region monk. So for them, the purpose is to bring the original text from Indian to the Chinese. So what are we reading now? Okay, from the Tripitaka is original from there. So there's a lot of effort put by the Chinese monk who was my senior, who were my senior at that time. A lot of people just go to rush back. So now there's an accumulation of 100 volume of Tripitaka in Chinese, okay, and all have been digitalized. You can get it from C Beta. So this is where you can get it. So you can search the original text by C Beta. Okay. Let's take a look. So this is the C Beta. Okay. So C Beta is a digitalized Tripitaka. So you see how they call for the donation because they want to keep the server. All right. So from here you can search wherever you like. Okay. For example, I want to search one sutra. Okay, maybe I call it as Agama. So it shows you Tripitaka number 1. This is T1 Tripitaka number 1. This is the serial number is number 1 or 2. So you will get it. This is the era, the latest of the Qing dynasty, Buddha Yaksha and Zhu Fahu. This is supposed to be the Xinjiang monks. They do the translation. So you just click inside. This is the volume number 1. So this is the text. See? Basically, originally it is in the Sanskrit, but they have been translated to Mandarin 1,000 years ago. Okay. Is there anyone is bilingual? Please put up your hand. Anyone bilingual? Li Ping only. Oh, okay. What a waste. Okay. Also Sharon. Okay. If let's say you're not bilingual, it doesn't matter. Some of the popular Mahayana texts have been translated to English by CTDB, City of 10,000 Buddha. Okay, City of 10,000 Buddha. Okay, let me check. Have you ever go to the Mahayana temple to do the chanting? Put up your hand. Mahayana temple, Sharon only. Okay, then the rest you have never been in Mahayana Buddhist organization for chanting. You never been. Yoki, you do.
I've been before.
You've been before lah, huh? Okay,
Yeah.
you Sharon, huh? So then the rest, okay, since you are not, you're also taking, you've been there before lah, huh? Okay, if let's say, for example, I think you used to chant is a 佛说阿弥陀经 or 金刚经, am I right? This is the sutra. Maybe you have been chanting before, right? Okay. For example, let's say a 金刚经, okay. Let's say the Diamond Sutra, okay. So in order to get the English version, so you can just type, okay. For example, you have to type the CTDB first, okay. City of 10 city of 10,000 Buddha, okay. Then you have to type the sutra name, okay. 金刚经 is a Diamond Sutra. Okay, then you type, so you go to all, so you get it. You see, this is the English version which have been translated from the Chinese, the Vajrapratna Paramita Sutra. So this is how you get. Okay, please copy down. All right. So one day when you need it, you can do it by yourself. Okay. Sorry, let me go back. Yeah, so this is from Chinese. This is the translation from Chinese to English. Okay, especially for Mahayana Sutra. Yes, we talked about Silk Road just now. Is there anyone aiming for Silk Road journey? Put out your hand. Silk Road. Jay, Viping, yes, this is good. You should go. I went there maybe about 3 to 4 years ago. Okay, 12th day. Okay, 12th day, but very worth. Well, for this journey, you spend money to get the suffering, you know. Because you went there not for enjoy, you know, because throughout the Silk Road, you can see the development of the Buddhism. It's very closely related to the Chinese Buddhism. We call it as the Chinese Buddhism. And I mean, the history can be dated back from the 1st century until to the maybe 1,500 something like that. Very long period. The development of the Silk Road along this period. So from Xi'an, you start to travel. Okay, so you're getting closer to Xinjiang. You're getting closer to the desert. So meaning to say that when you're close to the desert, the more of the, how to say, the good meat and the camel meat will serve you. Then you will feel very smelly. For me, just a vegetarian. So for them, the meaning of a vegetarian is they will cook, they will try to boil some water and put a lot of veggie. So they say, oh, this is the vegetarian food special for you, master. So for the 12th day, I eat this type of the vegetarian and egg with tomato. Oh, 12th day already, egg with tomato, you know. So after the journey, once we come back, you know what our gang do, first thing they go to eat chao gui diao and the wat dan ho. They say, oh, they're so missing the chao gui diao wat dan ho. They say, what day they're almost crazy already with all the Chinese food. Yeah. You have to experience this. You have to spend thousands of dollars, but worth. So you can feel how is the development of the Buddhism, how hard are the monk to walk through the journey just to bring back the original text. They were all my senior, but a lot of people die already. It's too difficult. You know, according to the history, you know, there's one monk, the first monk in Chinese, you know, he tried, okay, he is staying in the Xinjiang, you know, he has, he is in Xinjiang. Sorry, actually he's in the Xi'an, from Xi'an to Xinjiang. Let's see. Let's take a look. So this is Xi'an to Xinjiang. So from Xi'an to Xinjiang, if you try to walk, it takes you 552 hours. 552 hours, about 2,600 kilometers, you know. So class, this is what he tried to do just to verification of some mistake in the in the text only. You know, because at that time, I think it happens about maybe 4th centuries. Okay, so they got the text, original text. There's a mistake. They want to do the verification. So they will walk, about 1 month just to reach the Xinjiang. Because at that time, Xinjiang is the most, the country which is more popular in Buddhism. So they go there just to verify. So after verify the data, he's all ready. So he ordered his disciple, so please bring back to China. I can't walk anymore. So I will stay back in Xinjiang until I die. So you see how hard at that time. So the information is so difficult. It's so scarce. It's so difficult to get at that time. But now you have over sufficient information until you get confusing. Am I right? You got over sufficient information, but at that time it's very hard to get the information. So by studying the history, you will appreciate a lot what you are getting now. Especially your notes. Actually, your notes all are from the original text, but in the modern language. So it's quite hard to get this copy of the notes. You have to know the history. Okay, so you appreciate it. Okay, class, let me see first. So after this, okay, so according here, we say precept, you see, it's a Sanskrit word sila, you see. So with the written disciple varying according to the period of time. So I thought we talked about this already. Upholding of the sila to avoid the torment and the regress. Okay. So we got one more sentence here is about the fame for how do we arise the power of stopping evil and doing the good? Well, this is by understanding the meaning behind of the sila. So I think we will maybe we will begin with the first precept. Okay, please shift your notes to this set. 5 wonderful precepts. Can you please shift to this set of the notes? Okay, first precept. Okay. Kate, can you please read it out? First precept, aware of the suffering. Kate, on the mic, please.
Which one am I going to read?
First precept, yes.
The first precept. Aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion. Is it in the print?
Yes. Yes. Okay. So ignore these additional words. So I cultivate compassion and learns way.
Compassion, Melta giving happiness, and learn ways to protect the life of people, animal, plants, and minerals. I'm determined not to kill, not to let others kill, to condone any act of killing in the world, in my thinking and in my way of life.
Okay, that's all. The rest is the additional word. Please highlight the point.
Sorry?
Oh, no. Please highlight the point now.
Okay. Intention, target,
no need. No, this is additional word. No need to read. Never mind. Okay, even though it is there. Yeah, just read. This is the original text.
I don't get you, sorry.
No, just do nothing. You just do
Just
nothing.
to
Just do nothing. Okay.
no, because I want to see whether is it in the
Junjie, is this in your notes? Intention, target, method. Is this in your notes, Junjie?
Yes, it is in my note.
Yeah, it's in your notes. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much. All right. Okay. So please highlight the point. All right. So the precept number 1. Okay. Number 1 is about the non-killing. So you see the text mentioned aware the suffering let's take a look. Yeah. Aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, plus take a look, suffering. So meaning to say that if you have the experience for being suffering, you will have more compassionate, especially regards to killing. You see how some people are, especially if they have undergone surgery before, okay. So we will feel pain during the surgery because there's an anesthetic, okay. But after the surgery, the pain is there. So for certain people, it is easy for them to have a compassionate when they see the animals from being killed. They will feel more compassionate. So meaning to say that the feeling of the suffering is important in order to make you to raise the compassion. Okay, so according here is the destruction of life. I protect the life of a people, animal, plants, and mineral. Let's take a look. Since you have the compassionate, you have to protect the people in the first place. So we try to protect them from being harmed, of course, not from being killed. But even though the animals, okay, from the from the animal we can see like the dog, okay, like the cat, and even the ants, okay, we try to protect them, okay. So that is the spiritual behind the compassion, compassionate, and learn ways to protect the life. Yes, okay. I'm determined not to kill, not to let other kill. Yes, we shouldn't kill by ourselves. Okay, but maybe you ask, it is compulsory for being vegetarian? Not necessary. Okay, you may eat allowable meat. Allowable meat meaning to say that the animal, you eat the meat, okay, and the animal is not killed by you, and you don't hear how it killed, how it is being killed, and you don't hear and you don't see the process for being killed of the animal. That will be fine. Okay, so you just take allowable meat. The reason is maybe I think some of you are due to the business purpose, you have to take the meat with the customer. You have to please the customer, so it's not necessary for you for being vegetarianism. Not really. But anyway, if you go to restaurant, especially to the seafood restaurant, don't go to pinpoint yourself. I want this fish. Don't. Try to avoid because this we call it as a purpose killing. And if let's say maybe your kids or grandchildren got a birthday, don't purposely say that, okay, I will kill a chicken for you. Oh no, please don't. All the karma he have to bear. You have to bear, and he has to bear also. So we avoid the direct killing. So we just we just get the meat which is available at the market. That will be fine. Okay, get it now? All right. Then next, let's take a look. Okay. And not to let other kills. Yes, if let's say we see somebody do the killing, we should try to stop them. So not the killing only. Okay. As nowadays, there's a lot of a campaign. Like first ban of the shark fin. Okay, they try to ban the shark fin because once the people try to get the fin from the shark, then the shark die. Okay, and also there will be some campaign to ban the trunk of the elephant, the ivory. All right, because most of the elephant die due to the ivory, due to the illegal poaching. So we should follow this campaign. We should try to avoid to use the product will cause the destruction of life, especially the wild animal. Okay, get it? And so we should involve in this. Okay, so if let's say, okay, now I heard that the branded like Gucci or LV, they will try to make the wallet or maybe make the shoe and avoid the killing. They want to use the synthetic as a material instead of the crocodile fur skin. Am I correct? So that is very good. I found that the Westerner, they are very good in this type of camping. And even though without any religion basic, okay, without any religion ground, but they are willing to do something to save the planet, to save the animal. So as a Buddhist, we should do the same. All right. And also same for the how to say monostatic antheism. Junji claimed that he is the one without belief, or you are an atheistic, right?
Atheist.
Huh?
Atheist.
How to pronounce again?
Atheist.
Atheist, yeah. Even though Junjie is atheist, I think you should try to do good thing because this is the right thing. Am I correct? Okay,
Yes.
atheist. Okay, so that is the point, right? Then next, you see, not to condone any act of killing in the world, all right, okay, so next time, okay, even though now it's an MCO, if there's a petition, to save the shark, okay, so we should go to sign in, so cake, you should be, or pick yourself, follow the trend, go to use the Google, go to sign in and sign up, to show that you want to protect the life. That will be good. Okay. Then next, let's take a look. Okay, in any ways of life, in my thinking, that will be correct. Okay. So now I come to the question for you. See how deep you can understand about the killing. Okay, if let's say one day, okay, you go to the 30th story of the building, so you try to drop a stone accidentally, and the stone fall down and cause people die. Are you consider are you consider killing? Yes, no. You can vote now. Okay. Junjie said no. How about the rest? Okay. Sharon vote for 1. Okay. Li Ping vote for 2. Okay. Yuki number 1. Okay. Teo 1. How about Kate? Just vote. Killing or not killing? Okay, not killing. All right. So meaning to say that you are above for fighting, or if I let you to fight, or because a different opinion already, you see? Okay. So question number 1. Now I go to question number 2. All right. Okay, let's say, okay, Yuk jealous to Cake, okay, and Junjie assassinated. So Yuki come to talk to Junjie, said, please let Mrs. Cake sleep forever. And then finally, Mrs. Cake died, all right. So, okay, it is considered killing for Yuki. Yes or no? Yuki just say, please let Mrs. Cake sleep forever only. He don't kill him.
From what I understand is there is the few steps.
No. Okay, please vote. It is a killing. Yes. Okay, most. Okay. How about Teo and Kicking? You haven't voted yet. Mrs. Cake. It is killing.
Bad thoughts.
They are still in the hesitation. Okay, all right. Okay, so never mind. Next, I go next further. All right. Okay. Yuki is the one who employed the assassinated Junjie. So Junjie go to kill Mrs. Cake. All right. So who bear the most karma, Yuki or Junjie? Whose karma are more strong, Yuki or Junjie? Okay, 4 of you vote for number 1. How about Mrs. Cake? Okay, yeah, King vote number 2. Yuki said assassinated bear the strongest karma. Teo, which one karma? Number 2. How about Mrs. K?
Actually, I don't get the whole thing.
Never mind. Later on, everybody get, you didn't get it. Okay, give you the whole story. All right, so now I go to the next. All right. Okay, if let's say, okay, I will tell you the whole thing. Okay, no matter, okay, if let's say Mrs. Kick die, the outcome could be Mrs. Kick die or without dying, 1 or 2. It can be die or not die. Well, it is similar. Does it make any difference for the karma by Yuki and also Junjie? No matter Mrs. Kick die or not die, it's the same only in number 1. It makes difference number 2. Will the outcome cause the difference? Okay, Junjie Li Bing said cause no difference. Okay, Yuki said cause different, and Sharon said cause the difference. Yes, how about you and King? They're still in hesitation. They're in the deep considerations. And Mrs. Kick still is low.
I still don't get, because I don't get from the beginning.
Yeah, you're still in the losing. You're still in the losing state. Okay, never mind. Just keep on losing. Okay, how about the rest? Kill and kicking. It's why so hard to decide. Four of them immediately can decide already.
I don't get a question.
My question is, the outcome will determine they're criminal or not. The first outcome is kick die. Second outcome is a kick doesn't die. So you can vote either it does matter or it doesn't matter. Cause the difference, not much difference, number one. It causes a difference, number two, for the outcome.
Number one.
Number one, okay. How about you?
Two.
Okay, number two, all right. Why so difficult? Huh? I know the total may not have been closed off for MCO, but it's not difficult for me.
Sorry.
Okay, all right, okay. So another one more scenario, all right, huh? The last scenario, okay, if let's say, okay, Yuki order Junjiko to kill a human, number one, and second is the animal, okay, a human or animal. Is the karma same or the different? Same, as long as you kill the same is number one. Is the different is number two. Animal and the human, is that different or no much different actually? Okay, so all vote differently. So I think each of you can fight to each other. No unanimous agreement. Okay, so let you know the answer. Okay, how shall we decide? Okay, the karma, it depends on intention, regret, and so on. Number first is the intention, meaning to say that you must purposely do something, and we call it as really commit the karma. If without the intention, like a kid, or you get drunken, or after taking some drugs, you are without intention. It makes difference. Intention is so important. Okay, so number one. Then second is about what? It's about the target. The target does matter, especially for human. Human is the one who can do the meditation. I know the gorilla and the dolphin, they are so clever, according to scientists, the intelligence is quite close to the human. But we never see the gorilla and dolphin do the meditation across the lake. Am I right? We never see them do that, right? They're still animal, you see. Human is the only species who are able to develop spirituality. So if you kill the human, the karma will be stronger than the animal, comparatively. Okay, same lah. If you try to compare the dolphin with the chicken, of course the dolphin will be heavier. If you kill, okay, maybe the chicken with the ant, if you compare with the ants, of course chicken will be heavy, right? It is not logic that killing animal, the karma at the scene, the karma is equivalent by killing with an ant, right? It's a different one, totally different the species, all right. Then the third one is about the method. No matter what method will be the same, all right? Even though, Yoki order an assassinator go to kill, or maybe through the Facebook, you leave a message, okay, Mrs. K, you go to die lah. Okay, then if let's say the outcome is Mrs. K, okay, commit suicide, it's the same only. No matter you use the gun or you use the Facebook, whatever, as long as the consequence is there, as long as you have a proper intention, and you use as long as your mind is very clear, then there is a karma already. All right. Then next is about the consequence. Yes, consequence does matter. You die or not die, it matters. If let's say you really die, so the karma process will be complete. If you're not dying, the karma effect will be downgrade. Logic what? Die or not die, it has something to do with it, right? Then the last one is about the mental state. Okay, the mental state means that whether you are very clear, or whether you are under you are drunken, or whether you are under the drugs or hallucination. Okay, so I can answer the question already. So question number one, I said accidentally you drop the stone and you kill the people, that is manslaughter, but it's not killing. Okay, Manslaughter, according to the court, the sentences might be different. Manslaughter is without intent. Manslaughter is with intention or without intention? Manslaughter? Without intention, right? Without intention, right? So manslaughter is without intention. I mean, you will get the sentences lighter than, with the killing. The purpose kill somebody. So you get it? Okay, so this is number one. Second, even though Yuki said, please go to sleep, let Mrs. Kick sleep. Even though verbally is sleeping, but we know that the intention very clear. She wants to kill her. So it is considered killing for the case study number 2. And the third, okay, who get the major crimes for this? It should be the Yuki. Yuki, because you are the mastermind. For you, Junji is a tool. Am I right? Because Junji he doesn't really want to kill Mrs. K. He just get your order. So from this example, if you run a restaurant, okay, so you order the kitchen helper, try to slaughter the chicken to serve the customer. As the owner, you bear most of the karma. You bear most of it compared with the kitchen helper. Even the kitchen helper go to kill because they kill for you, the business is for you. Do you get it? Okay, so the case number 3, all right. And number 4, yes, that's a different. Kill human is more stronger than kill the animal. Okay, so I answered all the questions already. Do you get it? I think it's the logic because the way how the Buddhism understand to put it is quite similar with what you see in the court. How the court, especially how the judge, to put the sentences to the criminal is exactly the same the way the Buddhism we do. But of course, because Junji is a theism, for us we talk about the karma. What does it mean, karma? Karma is something you try to do. There will be one energy, invisible energy, will come back opposite to you. So meaning to say that if you try to kill the animal, maybe the karma will come back and you might be killed or you might be sick one day or you might be damaged physically or mentally one day. So this is the universal rules and regulation. It controls the whole world to run and so that everybody will be treated fairly. You get it? Junji, yeah. If without rule and regulation, if without the karma effect, so that is not fair. We are living in the world. See or not? You see, here everybody, we got 8 people here. You see, everybody, we are all human. It's our similarity, but you see, we have a different outcome, right? I become monk. Why you don't become a monk? Right or not? Some they are couple, but some they are single, right? Some with the kids, some without kids. Some have a good earning, some without a good earning, all right? Okay. I know the present life effort is so important, it's very crucial. But what if, but if you try to gather during, the alumni gathering, you will notice that even though all of you are quite similar in intelligence, in qualification, and effort is quite same, but you see the difference. And you can't tell the difference somehow. You don't know what to decide. So the somehow is something behind. We call it as a karma effect. Yes, atheism, do you get it? So this is why, this is discovered by Shakyamuni. He doesn't invent it. That is the discovery of the rules and regulation. You can try to observe it. I challenge you, atheism. Okay, that's the class for today. So in the second lessons, we'll continue for it. For Mrs. K, you are still lost, I know. So you just listen to the video clip. Okay, I think you can get better idea. Is something wrong with my English? Kinji, my English is okay, right? But how? It's good, very clear.
Yeah, it's very clear.
I don't hear properly. That's why.
Okay, never mind. You try to listen.
I just don't know how to adjust my mic. My computer there, it's already 100% the volume.
No problem. Hey, Junji, this is your mission for you.
Yeah, I think maybe
Mrs. Cake and try to teach the auntie how to run the Zoom. Okay.
I will do that. Yeah.
This is your job, all right.
Okay.
So I think that's for today. Okay, that's for today. Okay. So